Why do we forget? It's a question that has puzzled scientists, frustrated students, and sparked countless self-help books. Forgetting isn't just a human quirk, it's universal and deeply tied to how our brain works. Today, we're diving into everything you need to know about forgetting, why it happens, how it helps us, the science behind memory, and proven ways to improve it. Buckle up. This is the ultimate guide to understanding your memory. Forgetting feels like a flaw, but it's actually by design. Scientists have identified several key mechanisms behind why we forget. Decay theory. Memories fade over time if we don't use them, like how a trail disappears if no one walks on it. Think about an old locker combination you haven't needed in years. Interference theory. New memories often clash with old ones, leading to confusion. Have you ever mixed up the PIN for your new credit card with the old one? Adaptive forgetting. Sometimes, forgetting is intentional. Our brain prioritizes crucial information over trivial details. Researchers from the University of Toronto found that adaptive forgetting helps us navigate a world overwhelmed with data, keeping only the most relevant details accessible. The role of stress. Stress floods our brain with cortisol, which can block memory retrieval. That's why you might blank out during an exam or an important meeting. A 2016 study in Nature found that chronic stress reduces hippocampal volume, directly impairing memory. Here's a surprising twist. Forgetting isn't always bad. Imagine if your brain remembered every mundane detail, what you wore 3 weeks ago, every item on every menu you've ever seen. Forgetting clears out the mental clutter, making space for what truly matters. Solomon Shershevsky, a Russian man with a rare condition that gave him near-perfect memory. His ability to recall everything became overwhelming, making it difficult to prioritize or focus on tasks. Forgetting plays a critical role in creativity and problem-solving. By shedding irrelevant memories, our brain becomes more flexible and adaptable. But here's the catch. Modern technology is changing how we forget. We rely on phones for reminders, calendars, and even remembering phone numbers. This phenomenon, called digital amnesia, weakens our natural memory skills. A 2017 survey by Kaspersky Lab found that 71% of people couldn't recall their children's phone numbers, relying entirely on their devices. Over-reliance on search engines also leads to shallow learning. If you always Google answers instead of internalizing them, your brain doesn't bother forming long-term memories. Now that we've explored why forgetting happens, let's shift gears and talk solutions. Here are 7 research-backed strategies to improve your memory. Active recall. Instead of passively rereading notes, quiz yourself. A landmark study in Science, 2011, found that testing yourself strengthens neural pathways, improving retention by up to 50%. Turn your notes into flashcards and review them daily. Spaced repetition. Space out your learning over time. Revisiting material after increasing intervals like 1 day, 3 days, and a week fights the forgetting curve. Use apps like Anki and Remnote, designed for this technique and which are free to use. Get quality sleep. During deep sleep, your brain consolidates memories, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. A study in Nature Neuroscience, 2004, found that sleep-deprived participants had a 40% drop in memory retention. Exercise regularly. Physical activity increases blood flow to the hippocampus, improving memory. A 2011 study showed that regular aerobic exercise increased brain volume in older adults by 2%, effectively reversing age-related shrinkage. Mindfulness and meditation. Meditation enhances focus and working memory. A Frontiers in Human Neuroscience study, 2018, showed that just 10 minutes a day can improve memory performance. Start with guided breathing exercises to improve focus. Mnemonic devices. Make learning fun by turning information into rhymes, acronyms, or visual images. To remember the planets, try "My very educated mother just served us nachos." Stay curious. Keep your brain active with puzzles, reading, or learning a new language. Studies show that lifelong learning promotes neuroplasticity, keeping your brain adaptable. Let's bust some myths before we wrap up. Myth number 1. Multitasking improves memory. But the truth is that it divides your attention and weakens memory encoding. Focus on one task at a time. Myth number 2. Technology always helps. But the truth is that over-relying on tech for reminders can make your brain lazy, a phenomenon called cognitive offloading. Memory is a powerful tool, and forgetting isn't your enemy. It's part of the process. By understanding your brain and applying these tips, you can unlock your memory's true potential. If you found this video valuable, share it, hit like, and subscribe for more science-backed insights.